I have a second channel, Cube Comp MTDX. Hey everybody, so we're back with this HP 2000 laptop that I diagnosed as having a failed motherboard. It was the computer that would not power on, either through the battery or the AC adapter. Showed no sign of charging whatsoever, and I narrowed it down to most likely being the motherboard. So we reached out to the owner. Owner decides, even though this is a pretty low-end machine, they still want to go in and have it repaired. So found this motherboard on eBay for $26.99 plus $10 shipping, so $36.99 plus local tax. The thing about this motherboard is it's not exactly the same model. Let me explain. So the motherboard, the laptop we're working on is a HP 2000-2D19WM. This motherboard here is pulled out of an HP 2000 2C29WM. So the thing is, we want to check this motherboard over to make sure it is compatible. So this motherboard, let's just say this laptop, uses the AMD E-Series APUs, which are soldered to the motherboard. So each different model that has a different series of E-Series APU would be a different model of computer. Well, that'd be the case normally, but in the case of a computer that uses a socketed processor, they would likely use the same motherboard but just different CPU. But in this case, since the chip is soldered directly to the motherboard, it's a totally different motherboard. So what we gotta do is just look it over. Here's the motherboard that we have. We're just going to give it a good little visual inspection. We'll look at stuff like, since we're looking right now, we're looking at the bottom of the board. So we're going to look at like the plug where the power jack goes. This is where the battery is at. You've got your Wi-Fi card goes here. Your memory goes here. APU is right there. And there is a thunderstorm in progress. And I am filming it for those of you who watch Cube Comp MTDX. Anyways, we want to look here at the again, this is where the APU is situated. Fan power connector is right there. Continue on this way, you can see we have the hard disk drive, the optical disk drive connectors here. We have our CMOS battery there. South bridge is right here. And if we look at the side, you can see our audio jacks, USB, HDMI, Ethernet, and VGA. So that being said, I mean, we'll look again. Also look at the where all the holes are for the mounting screws, all indentions and stuff like that. Now let's look at the one that's on eBay here, and the seller did do a good job of supplying pictures of this motherboard, and it does appear to be a perfect match. So we'll now look at the bottom side of this motherboard. And it looks to be practically the same thing. So what this is, most likely is it's exactly the same motherboard with just a different APU soldered to it. Matter of fact, this board here has a better APU than what's on this one. This one has an AMD E300, I believe, whereas this one here has an AMD E2 1800, so slightly better APU, not very powerful by any means, but it's a compatible fit, and it would actually be a little bit of an upgrade for this user. We can swap over the existing memory, swap over the existing cooling fan, and we should be good to go. So I'm going to go ahead and actually place an order for this motherboard. So in the case that you've got a laptop in for service, sometimes you can install motherboards that are slightly off model. You just have to look them over really good to make sure everything is compatible, fit, like dimensions, connectors, all that good stuff. So as mentioned, I'm going to order this motherboard, and once I get it, we'll do a part 3 video of finishing this thing up. That's why we're going to shoot this video, to act as, I guess, a part 2, but also just to be a general video on is it okay to use parts that are slightly off model. It depends. You just, like I mentioned, you just have to look everything over carefully and make sure it's physically compatible and what have you. So anyways, hope you all enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. Well, everybody, that's it for this video, but don't forget there's a lot more interesting stuff on the channel to check out. Also, if this is your first time visiting this channel, feel free to subscribe to keep your channel, and also don't forget to tick the bell so that way you'll get notified of new video posts. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, but if you really didn't like it, there is the alternative option available as well. Also, feel free to check out my second channel, CubeComp MTDX. There you'll find videos about bicycling, weather, elevator tours, and all sorts of other neat, interesting stuff. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Feel free to come back, and thank you for your support.